Hey D2, this is Shane Mata. I'm back for another quick recording. So tonight I want to talk about part of the reason why I do these videos and do podcasts and do blogging and try to do stuff on social media. It's not so much that I want to be recognized and known by by people out in the public. Part of the reason that I do this is because I am naturally a shy person. I take a while to warm up, to introduce myself, to get to become that friendly person that everybody likes to be around. It's not doesn't come naturally to me. I'm usually the quiet one who is watching and making observing what people are doing, and then maybe telling a joke or two once in a while. But then eventually, once I get to know everybody, I'll chime in and like I said, I warm up to groups or people and become friendly over time, not immediately. And part of that is that I have a lot of ideas. There's a lot going on in my mind. And when I'm observing people to see who they are, part of it is to kind of, I guess, shape the way that I'm approaching them, because every person is an individual and they have different ideas, different ways of being, things like that. And so you can't, in my opinion, you can't treat everybody the same. I know um, it sounds like a good thing to treat everybody the same, but not everybody's the same. Some people can do more than others. Some people are more sensitive. Some people are more outrageous. Some people are just more fun to hang out with. And so you have to kind of tailor your, in my opinion, at least, tailor your approach to your audience. And so when I get when I'm in front of a group of people, especially a group of people, it's very difficult for me to find my place, because I'm trying to figure out how the dynamic is working between two people, three people, four people. It gets complicated the more people that are involved, and it's hard for me to find my place until I've gotten to know them all at some point, and then I know how to deal with them a little bit better. Now, another problem that I have is that in a group setting like this, because there are so many conversations going on, two conversations, three sometimes, or even if there's one big one, it's very difficult for me to articulate what I'm thinking at the moment, because the subject hops around. Typically, you'll start with one subject and go to another, and so you're all over the place. And so I'm not sure exactly sometimes where to hop in, and because by the time I kind of have formulated a thought on what they were talking about a while ago, they moved on. So I'm always a day late and a dollar short when it comes to the conversation, because I, I stopped back there somewhere and started thinking about what they were talking about more in depth. So I'm always like a fish out of water sometimes in conversations. Um, a lot of times the conversation, what I say, doesn't always match what people are talking to about at the moment or at that time. So this thing about recording videos, doing podcasts, and even the blogging to some extent. The blogging was more of a me having a journal. So it turns out that if people who write down their problems have a tendency to figure out how to solve them a lot better. They're better able to cope with stress and things like that. I didn't realize it at the time when I was in college, but I wrote a lot. I have journals, tons of journals where I would write notes every day. And now it's more bullet lists and things like that, and occasional notes here and there. But I still keep notes, copious notes about everything, and so I could go back and find notes about particular days. It's not every day, but most days I do keep notes. And in any case, so the writing it was something different. But as far as the podcasting and the video stuff, or video shooting, I don't know what you would call it. This is more of me developing that ability to be to speak out, to formulate words, to be eloquent's not the right word. It's more so the word is articulation. I can't, and I know the word, but the word to me in some other respects means that an articulated mount, for example, for a TV, is a mount that moves, so you can pull the TV off the wall and turn it, look behind it, stuff like that. So articulation is also the ability to speak uh, very well about very well and very precisely about what you're trying to say, and I have trouble with that part. So these videos, again, going back to what I was saying earlier, these videos are an effort for me to develop that ability to articulate what's on my mind a little bit better. So, all right, this time for sure. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.